and welcome to our weekly program, Gajali on Prudent Media. My name is Frankie Fernandez, and I'm based in Melbourne, Australia. My guest at the other end is a YouTube influencer. She's based in United Kingdom, London. She's a teacher, a full-time teacher by profession, a mother, and in spite of all of this, she is a YouTube influencer. Please welcome Margaret Godwin Pinto.
Hi, Frankie and Prudent Media and everyone watching this. Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for having me here and giving me this opportunity to speak about myself. Thank you.
All right, let's start off with Margaret Godwin Pinto. What made you think of starting a YouTube channel? Now, I've been following you a little bit here and there, and I can see the numbers always increasing. The following has been tremendous. How did it all start up?
So we started in 2012. My husband and I decided, because people liked the food that I cooked for occasions, and that's when the idea came of starting a YouTube channel. So 2014, we actually launched the YouTube channel. Everything we underestimated. We didn't know that it would blow up. And just in the span of few months, the first few videos crossed millions of views. Yes, the downfall of it was that we did have a problem with the copyright, the music copyright. Initially, he said it's free, and then after that, he claimed it, obviously, because we were doing quite well. So we had to take down a few of the videos, so the view was not that much. But to be honest with you, praise God that our followers kept increasing and the views kept on increasing, and YouTube supported us a lot. So yes, there's no turning back since then. But yeah, a busy life with family. It's not been easy, but juggling.
One thing that I've noticed about you, Margaret, especially in the YouTube, is every week, without fail, you introduce something that your cooking specials. How has that caught up, especially in a place like UK?
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you. I was not able for now these 2 weekends. This every Sunday I put my video at 12 p.m. But these few weekends I was not able to do it. So it's not now. Initially, it was quite often every single Sunday that I used to put the videos. It's not easy, because when you have a full-time job, when you have children, you have their homework, you have your household chores, and there's so many things to do. And here in UK, you have to do everything. I'm sure in Australia also it's the same thing. You have to do everything by yourself. So it's been quite tough. But yeah, I push myself. My husband pushes me to do more. So that's the secret.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Talking in terms of the number of followers that you have, I've been following you for the last 2 or 3 years, and I've seen that the number has been shooting up over the roof. And definitely, there are expectations from your followers. They like to see more of the innovative part of Margaret Godwin Pinto. How do you manage to work out with that?
So I do a little bit of cheat as well in that you have to, because when it's a busy schedule, you need to do that. So what I do is the times that I'm free, especially on weekend or a holiday, I make bulk videos and I automate them and schedule them. So that helps me a lot. That's my secret.
And what's the secret behind the success that you achieved so far?
To be honest, I never thought that my channel would get so many views and would get subscribers. I underestimated, and it's only after a few years we realized, and now recently that okay, influencers are. We are one of the influencers, and also with my singing and everything that people appreciate it. So the secret is actually just staying positive. Maybe people like the positivity that they see in me.
Very important part that you mentioned, I was coming back to that, was your singing abilities. Now, leaving aside your cooking abilities, you've also excelled in terms of your singing talent. How was that? How has that um, helped you out in increasing your following?
Yeah, so back in India, I used to sing in the choir, and then here I did join few bands, but bands have their own stuff, and so I decided let me do something on my own. And on Facebook, I came across Charles Sequeira Vaz, if you know him. He's quite popular with his videos, and he brings the best out in everyone. You know, if you see anyone that he sings with. So I was a bit nervous, and so I did two songs with him, and I was shocked to see on Facebook that people highly appreciated, you know, the Nasia Kumpasar and Tuzumog of Lorna, and they liked my voice. So also, you know, the way I danced and enjoyed and everything. So maybe it's the positivity.
I think especially people over here and even globally who were in lockdown during the COVID pandemic got the best out of you, because most of the time you would be either on a YouTube surfing and trying to understand what exactly is happening, and there you were dishing out your Konkani songs, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure when you hit that level of stardom as a YouTuber influencer, there is a certain amount of negativity that and the people trolling you. Does that really affect you?
I'm human after all, right? I have feelings. So I'm sure you, Frankie, you can relate to it as well. You're in media and you must have seen it all. You must have seen more, worse than what I have experienced. So when my YouTube channel was doing quite well, I was trolled, you know, some of them saying that your food looks like shit. And then another celebrity came on my channel and started saying certain things. Anyways, I've reported that, and it was really bad. But I started ignoring it, and certain replies I did reply them. You know, if you're not happy, go somewhere else. It's fine. You need to even show that you know you're quite strong. Yeah, and also with regards to Facebook, Instagram, you know, nasty messages on Messenger and private messages. But it's okay, you know, probably that's what happens, you know, when you get popular. People, there is a lot of jealousy, and so it comes with it, but you still stay positive. So I kept my sanity, I kept my positivity.
I'll give you a small suggestion. The next time when these polls come about, invite them for a meal, and I'm pretty sure at the end of the meal they are going to be satisfied, isn't it?
I'm sure, Frankie.
Now,
Thank you.
a couple of months back, you did mention to us about starting a new business. I'd like to know from you how this is going on.
Yes, it's not been easy, to be honest, because when you think of business, there's advertisement, production. You know, the each boxes they cost a lot. Each when you think of each, it seems cheaper, but when you're thinking of larger production, larger batches, it's expensive. And when I did the calculation with my mentor, who's also from Rent, I've got a mentor who helps me with that for free. He's such a wonderful person. Kwaku. His name is Kwaku. So he suggested that, you know, Margaret, you need to aim higher, because I underestimated, and I said no, let's go for a lower margin. But he said it will cost you more than £60,000. But I've kept it for £60,000 for the funds. But to be honest, I'm in all this while I've been investing money from my own pocket. not taking a single money from anyone. And there have been people who have commented nasty comments on the fund as well on other social media, saying that shame on you that you are asking for money for your popularity and everything. Sorry, I'm not using it for my popularity. The popularity already came, with my hard work. Yeah, so yes, I'm investing my own money. I'm working as well to invest. So that's about it.
Well, as I said it earlier, when you hit that level of stardom, trolls is something that you have to accept it with a brave heart and always try coming out victorious in such situations.
True.
Uh, Another very important part that I like to know from you is you did mention to me that you like to give back to the community in terms of social service. And it's not just in UK where you are based, but back in India, be it Goa or be it in Mumbai. Okay. How's that going on at the moment?
Yes. So initially, my plan was to launch my product. The spice kit box, the idea. So I had thought of getting the people, especially women back in India who make these spices and employ them to get the job done and everything. But I did all the cost and everything, and I did that. There's too many laws and too many things happening. So some like my mentor, he suggested start off at the moment now, and then slowly add it up. Once you get popular, then you can build it up and hire them. So right now, my main aim is actually to get the money, get the business started. And once that happens, get everyone involved, especially less fortunate people who have financial difficulties back in Goa, back in Mumbai, because I know that I have gone through unfair dismissal and I know how it feels. And so I can relate to it. And also, COVID has done a lot of things. You know what has happened in India, and slowly I'm planning to even add Africa in it as well. And people here in UK, there are so many families here, so many Goan, so many Portuguese, so many other minority communities not doing well. So I want to help them out in a small way, however I can.
That's a great way to start off with, and I'm pretty sure with that positive attitude that you bring in, uh, I think the the years to come, you would be doing pretty well with it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm pretty sure uh, such things at the start of it, there would be a teething problem, but eventually, in the long run, when you have something as a focus and your target, it's pretty easy to meet up with those targets, isn't it? But
Yes.
I started off saying that you are a full-time teacher, uh, you've got a family to look after, but in spite of all of that, how do you get the energy to put your hands in so many places and still do the very best?
I try to keep myself, to be honest, if I would be sitting idle, that's when, my anxiety kicks in. I have anxiety problems. So to fight that, I need to be busy. So in fact, keeping myself busy is actually helping me stay positive. And I do get tired, but it's at the end of the day, I'm satisfied that I did so much. I had a productive day. I started off the day, by going to work, getting my children organized and everything, coming back. Okay. And, when I have that free time, when my children are doing some homework, quickly do the social media, quick videos and post it. So yes, I'm happy to be busy. That's what I would like to say. So that helps me get everything done.
Now, talking about YouTube and being a YouTube influencer, what's been the most memorable YouTube that you could recollect has really reached the masses the way you wanted it?
Yes, so I do veg and non-veg recipes, and if you see, my majority are non-veg the ones who eat non-veg. But broccoli soup, if you see in my YouTube channel, it's crossed 80K, and it's in fact increasing even more. That was like a shock for me. I never expected just a soup to do so well. And yeah, so that was one of the videos that really touches me a lot. And I see many of them doing the same recipe again. I mean, the same recipe, following it and doing it on their YouTube channel. So I can inspire someone. That's really, I'm really happy about that.
Well, all that I can tell you is after this interview is over, I will have to tell my wife to Google into the broccoli soup and prepare one for me.
Oh, definitely. Let me know how it was.
Definitely, I'll definitely let you know. Now,
Thank you.
in terms of your leaving aside your cooking talent, in terms of your singing, which is the most memorable video that you can think about at this moment? Uh, and I'm pretty sure this has happened during the COVID time. Uh, your Konkani songs that have hit unexpected results.
Yes, so Nasya Kumpasar song did really well during COVID, and it was so shocking that one of my relatives messaged me saying that this is being circulated on WhatsApp. People actually downloaded the videos from YouTube, from Facebook, and started forwarding it, and that came as a shocker. I thought, okay, so imagine if people would have not downloaded and shared it, imagine the number of views it would have reached. But still, I'm so happy that I mean, back in Bombay, back in Mumbai, where I live, people call me a celebrity already, and I'm like, no, I'm just a person. So it's a shock actually that during COVID, when everything was happening, people even said that, my songs and my videos got the stress out of them and it made them happy. So I was really happy about that.
Now, you mentioned about downloading of YouTube videos. That is something which is a sad part. I often read and I come across this of people or artists saying that their particular videos have been downloaded. Is that something an issue that's a bother for you?
Initially, it did, because at the end of the day, you want to increase, because people see, this is what the world is all about. This is what the social media is all about. How many views, how many followers, and that's how you get popular. And if you're popular, then people want to invest in you. And for me, my main priority was the business. And if I'm popular, definitely, then people will think. If you're just a normal person, nobody even, you know it's the sad part of the social media world, to be honest. So it did bother me initially when people started downloading, and it's really sad that they're still doing it in spite of mentioning everywhere on social media. Now I'm not mentioning it. It's okay, because there's something that I can do, to tell or make people aware. But they continue to do it. But maybe in a way they even like me, and that's how I take it. I'm taking it even more positively, that they still appreciate even after the forwards and the download and everything. So it's okay, I forgive them.
The last count of your YouTube, where did you reach? I'm talking in terms of the following.
You're talking about Indian curry recipes?
Yes.
Yes, Indian curry recipes, I'm reaching 8,000 now. I would have reached 10,000 long ago, because I took a break when I was doing my master's, and my children, my second child was 1 year old, and it was really tough for me. Full-time masters, then on weekends, Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, I used to work. And also the other one was just 2 year old. So it was quite tough for me, so I had taken a break, and that's when, YouTube is all about algorithms and SEO. You need to keep going on. And but it's okay. I came back again, 2017, started again, and you can see it's going up and up. So now it's 8,000. Yes. Praise
I'm
God.
pretty sure when you're saying 8,000 at the end of this interview, when it's broadcast, I'm pretty sure this is going to hit over the roof.
Amen. Praise the Lord. Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Yes, all the best. Now, what would be your suggestions for viewers or people who you like and for the future generation?
My suggestion, yes, my suggestion would be just stay positive. There are a lot of negativity, negative people. There are a lot of people who are jealous, and they're jealous because they're insecure because they can't do what you can do. So don't take it personally, I would say. And also don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone. Probably if you feel you want to talk to me, you can message me. Margaret, I'm going through this, and I would be really happy to share some positivity to you. And yeah, so that's the only suggestion. Stay positive and keep doing. You're doing an awesome job, and no one has the right to judge you for what you do because each one of us are unique people.
Exactly. Before we finish off, I'd like to ask you, you've been in the UK for over a decade now. Was it difficult for you to move out of Mumbai and start it all over again in the UK? And how was the response, especially in a country like UK for you?
Um, Initially I was homesick. The first 2 years was not easy because the culture and everything. So initially it was not a culture shock for me because we back in India do talk in English and we are aware of the history and everything, British history, because back in Bombay it was owned by British, of course. So it was not so much, but you miss family the first 2 years and then you have to do everything by yourself. So it was quite tough, but after 2 years, it was really easy. And the Goan community over here has been awesome, to be honest with you. They made me feel so comfortable. I have so many friends here now. Yes, hats off to them. So
I'm glad to know that the Goan community has given you the backing and the desired push that any migrant in a new country would want. It's not that you are new to UK. You've been there for over a decade now, and great to know that you still have that support from the Goan community for you. Margaret,
yes,
thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us in this program, and we hope that yes, you scale higher heights and do well.
thank you so much, Frankie. Thank you, Prudent Media. Thank you for your time.